Radio Dead Air KRDA. Oh, that's wrong. That is so wrong. That was against me with Bastards of Young. What's going on with things? It's Monday night, Radio Dead Air. How the hell is everybody? Things are a little junky. Let's see if I can fix them. Not adjust your set. There we go. That's better. There we go. Monday Night Radio Dead Air KRDA. Welcome, 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 everyone. I am Nash. Welcome to Radio Dead Air. What do we got for you tonight? Lots of cool stuff. Got your requests as always. Send your requests to requests@radiodeadair.com. We will attempt to get them on the air for you. Now, I know we've been having some trouble with Ustream. I have attempted to deal with that today. Part of what I did was I updated some software. I updated the embed for the player on the live Radio Dead Air page. If it still looks kind of crappy, make sure you adjust your the playback resolution to 720p. It should look much better now. Because I worked hard on this shit. And I've got it up and going, and it looks serviceable. I'm not happy with it. I'm going to be adjusting it some more, but I spent today trying to get that to fucking work. Grady, where are you? Grady? Where'd you go? My cat's a fucking ninja. Where are you hiding? Where are you? I don't know where Grady Cat is. Hold on. Grady! Buddy, where did you... the hell did you disappear? Are you behind the curtain? Is that where you are? You're behind the curtain. Come on, the internet wants to see you. They love you. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go, kitty. Big white ball of floof. The internet loves you. Look at those eyes. Look at those great big blue eyes. Look at that. You have no idea what's going on, internet. You don't know what's going on, Grady, do you? You're a cat. You don't have to think about anything important. You just deal with cat things. Fluff ball. He is getting big. Yeah, he is huge. Look at this. Look at this big kitty. He's 6 months old. Can you believe that? You're just going to get bigger and bigger, aren't you? Look at this. There you go. This is your entire ration of aw for tonight. Hi. What's wrong? What's wrong? What you looking at? You see a ghost? You see a ghost? You see ghosts. Grady sees ghosts. Is that right? You see ghosts? Go get them. Go get them, kitty. There you go. There you go. Put you in your little cat hammock. Hi. Hi there. Lots to come. If you have something you'd like to hear tonight, send it to request@radiodeadair.com. We will attempt to get it on the air for you tonight. Plus, we have other stuff. Well, yeah. Where are you going? Are you going to hide again? You're going to hide? He's going to hide. Look at this. He's a veritable chameleon. Master of deception. No one could possibly think to find him there. No one. So yeah, lots and lots to come tonight. We have the Invisibles coming up. Live, what the fuck is wrong with you, as always. Everything working good for everybody? Things look good. Things do not look like they suck. That would be appreciated. Alright, good. Good. Well, so it's been an interesting week in American politics, and I know the minute those words come out of my mouth, everyone's first response is, oh God, don't talk about politics. But really, do we have to ask ourselves, does Donald Trump even count as politics anymore? Really, does it? Does Donald Trump even count as politics? Because it has been the weirdest ride. I mean, my God. So last week, if you're just catching up, Donald Trump was saying stuff to the effect of, I will pay legal fees of anyone who assaults a protester at one of my rallies, and he said a lot of inflammatory things about protesters in the last month or so, and it all came to a head in Chicago last week, when pretty much outright clashes between protesters and Trump supporters resulted in a Trump event getting up the fuck canceled. I don't even know what, and then to try to come out the next day after over a month of inflammatory rhetoric of saying that the problem in America is we don't hurt people anymore. He said this. Look it up. After saying all of these things, he's trying to claim he does not condone violence. He never came out for violence. None of this. And then a dumbass, and there's no other way to describe it, a dumbass protester attempted to vault on stage at a Donald Trump rally the very next day to take the mic. Now, I don't know how much you know about the Secret Service. Secret Service, they look after political candidates for the presidency because, well, you know, people might want to kill them. It's happened. And when you come vaulting at the person the Secret Service is supposed to be protecting, whether they like his ass or not, the Secret Service's job is not to like you. They are to keep you from being dead. You come leaping at the Secret Service out of a crowd. That's not going to end well for you, son. That's a bad play. That right out on the right or wrong, agree with Trump, disagree with Trump, leaping at a presidential candidate is not. That's not going to be a fun time. You're not going to be hailed as a hero. You're going to jail. And not you know, the happy fun. That's not going to be the jail where they're going to be like, free him and all the protesters outside and you're going to get laid when you leave. No, you're going to dumbass jail. You're going to dumbass jail because when you come out, everyone's going to think you were a dumbass. Secret Service has no patience for your shit. None. Whatsoever. At all. Not the tiniest, teensiest, weensiest little bit. And as if this circus going on around Trump wasn't enough, I don't know if you've heard of Brett Bart. Paul Blart Mall Cop. I don't know if you've heard of Brett Bart. They are one of the foremost, if they're to be believed, they're one of the foremost conservative news reporting agencies online. Started by the late Andrew Breitbart, and it's grown after his death. And what happened was, slowly over the course of this campaign, they've been very unapologetically in the tank for Donald Trump. Until one of their reporters, and the jury's still out on this whole deal, but I'm inclined to believe it. That's just my personal opinion. One of their reporters was grabbed hard enough to leave bruises on her arm and dragged forcibly away from Donald Trump by, if accounts are to be believed, one of Donald Trump's campaign managers. Now, this is already uncomfortable enough because she's with Breitbart. She's with the people who are actually rooting for Trump. And yet, she gets manhandled. You know, it's unacceptable. Unacceptable in any context whatsoever. Now, it's an unspoken contract, I guess you'd call it, in the media world that when one of your reporters is attacked, you as an institution stand behind your reporter. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if it's talking the Washington Post, New York Times, CBS, even Fox News. If something happens with one of your reporters, you stand behind that reporter publicly. That's just how it goes. But because this story would reflect badly on Trump, what happened was, hey, you see that bus outside? It'd do us a really, really big favor if you'd go outside and just jump under it for us. Would you? Would you do that? Because they were releasing stories that were questioning the validity of her account of the incident, and further, they were just sort of undermining her, even in staff calls. So over the weekend, she and somewhere between, I think a grand total right now of 6 people have left, 6 really important people have left the Breitbart staff. They fuck this shit, I'm out. And to make matters worse, the morning of the announcement, Breitbart posted this snarky, I'm going to read you what they posted. Listen, this was posted on their website. Upon Ben Shapiro decided to leave over this whole thing, this is what Breitbart wrote. Keep in mind, Shapiro was one of their own employees. Quoting here. Former Breitbart News editor-at-large Ben Shapiro announced Sunday evening via left-wing BuzzFeed that he's abandoning Andrew Breitbart's lifelong best friend, widow, hand-picked management team, and friends in pursuit of an elusive contributorship at the Fox News Channel. Friends of Hamas could not be found for comment. Shapiro, a Harvard lawyer and member of the State Bar of California, apparently violated virtually every clause in his employment contract during an appearance on The Kelly File last Thursday evening. It was business as usual for the ambitious conservative gadfly, who is known to live on the edge, courting and then leaving a series of companies over the past few years. That was on the website of the place. That was a news website. His own. The story ran next to a photograph of a baby snake hatching from its shell, by the way. all of this, everything is just, at least on the conservative side of things, of the aisle, everything is just coming completely fucking unglued over Trump. And tomorrow we have a rather, not that big of an election all told, but at least in terms of the race, two very big winner-take-all states on the Republican side, the Ohio and Florida. These are winner-take-all. The majority candidate, the candidate who gets the majority of the votes, takes all the delegates for those two states. And Rubio, who is from Florida, is not expected to even win Florida. Pretty much going to Trump is the consensus there. Not much plurality. Sorry, David, plurality. But yeah, like Archivist said, if Trump gets Ohio and Florida, it's all over but the shouting, because mathematically it will be next to impossible for Cruz. We're not even talking about Rubio and Kasich. With Cruz to catch up with Trump at that point, all hell be breaking loose. Kids, what the fuck is happening? I've never seen anything like this. I've been watching political stuff since I was in high school. Since Clinton. That was me in high school, was the Clinton years. And me in college was the Clinton blowjob years. The blue dress, Lewinsky, all that. If you missed it, oh, it was a mighty time to be alive. Let me tell you something. And even after watching this, even after going through the Clinton years, the impeachment, the really failed impeachment there, George W. Bush, the Supreme Court giving, the ruling about the recount, the last decade plus, the Iraq War, weapons of mass destruction, then Obama, then the Sarah Palin. Even after watching all of these things, I have never, ever, ever seen American politics behave like this. It's mind-blowing. It's like sitting in the eye of a hurricane, because it's happening to, I'm not a party I'm politically affiliated with, and yet it's scaring the shit out of me nonetheless. Now look, I don't like Ted Cruz. I wouldn't vote for Ted Cruz. But then I'm not a Republican. He actually is, whether he's establishment, anti-establishmentarian, whatever, he is actually a member of the party. He's been in the party a good while, he's... The very fact that, I think it was best illustrated that Politico, which is a fairly large political reporting presence on the internet, had a headline. This was actually a headline on their website. It was, "How are they losing to this guy?" was the headline. I don't know about you, but that pretty much strikes fear into the very heart of me. Just watching, institutions crumbling like this. Just losing their fucking minds. It's just all kinds of madness. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes on tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure anyone could beat Trump in the election. But it's kind of one of those things where if you entered a monkey in a dog show and the monkey won, everyone would be a little bit ashamed of themselves at that point because the monkey won the dog show. Monkey doesn't belong in a dog show. We all know that. What breed of dog is he? Monkey? That's not a dog breed. The monkey does not belong in the dog show. If the monkey wins, the validity of the dog show is just in question now and forever. It kind of undermines the bedrock of a lot of what we hold true when it comes to our institutions. So don't let the monkey win the dog show, is what I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't let the monkey win the dog show. Me for president? Fuck you. Fuck you and anyone who looks like you. Me for president. Fuck you. The last thing I want to do is run for president. Jesus Christ. I've got, what, somewhere in the vicinity of 20 or so ex-girlfriends that would love to talk about me on fucking MSNBC if I were to run for president. Fuck that! Balls to that! Fuck you, president. Anyway, lots more to come tonight. Do stay tuned. All right. Right now, it's time for The Invisibles. For those of you just joining us for the first time, Radio Dead Air used to be audio only, made the jump to video, but there's a lot of really good songs don't have videos, so I like setting some time aside for those. And we have a whole bunch of new stuff this week. One kind of oldie that caught my eye, but a whole bunch of new stuff, brand new albums that came out this month, or this month and past few weeks. Keep an eye on these because I think I found some good stuff. The first one comes to us from a band called Winter Sleep, which, you know, interesting name. Their brand new album is The Great Detachment, and this song is called America. No, it's not actually political, really. It's just, you know, it's just called that. It's like the band called America. It's just one of those things. Anyway, this is Winter Sleep. Let's give it a listen. Radio Dead Air. Winter Sleep, America. I really love that tune. I can't explain why. It sounds really good. I made some more adjustments on the fly. Hopefully Ustream will behave a little bit better now. Maybe it will work. Maybe everything will be okay now. I hope I got rid of that damn silly pixelation thing. Are you working now? Are you working now? Who are you? What are you? Where do you come from? More to come tonight. Let's see what else we have. Pete Yorn is a name I haven't heard of in a while. You may have heard him before. Alternative indie fella. He's got a new album out called Arranging Time, or Arranging Time, however you want to interpret it. This is from that album. Called I'm Not the One. Let's give it a listen, shall we? Well, I don't care if you want to or not. We're listening to the fucker! Aha! Here we go. Radio Dead Air. It's my show, bitches! Pete Yorn, I'm Not the One. I dug that. You should dig that too. We should all dig that. Dig it! Dig it, motherfuckers! What's next on our list of new stuff? Little Green Cars. This is a band out of Ireland. They've had a couple albums before. They're pretty cool. Because I say so. And they have a new album coming out called Ephemera. which I'm probably saying wrong because I'm an unreconstructed heathen. And from their new album, this is called Good Women Do. Let's listen to it now, shall we? Let's get together and listen to it now. Let's gather around the old radio and listen to it right now. Radio Dead Air. Radio Dead Air, that was Good Women Do from Little Green Cars. Brand new album out. Do give them a listen. We're going back a little ways on this last one tonight. This is the legendary Jeff Buckley. Now, if you're not familiar with Jeff Buckley was a phenomenal singer and guitarist from the 90s. And then he died at the age of 30. In one of the most, I guess, incidental of ways. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't on pills. He didn't kill himself. He just went swimming one night and drowned. Just like that. Just went swimming in a river and gone. Which, when you think about the greats, like the really greats in music or literature or film or any of that stuff, just the little ways people die never occurs to you. It's never one of those things that when someone dies young, you just don't think about it. But he did. But he left behind a legacy of some amazing music. This is a cover he did of a Smiths song that I'm rather fond of. It's called The Boy with the Thorn in His Side. Here's Jeff Buckley. Radio Dead Air. It's the immortal Jeff Buckley there, doing a Smiths cover of The Boy with the Thorn in His Side. Good shit. Good fucking shit there. Little Green Cars before that from their new album, Ephemera. If they have a new album, go look it up. Good Women Do. Pete Yorn also has a new album, I'm Not the One. We started that little Setteroonie. That's a term, I'm using it, Setteroonie. With Winter Sleep, America. That's honestly my favorite this week that I found of new stuff. I really like that song. I really like that song and how they sound. That was Winter Sleep. Why did I say Wintergreen? I want Tic Tacs. It was Winter Sleep with America. Radio Dead Air, KRDA, Monday night. We are doing the show. I've been working on the Death of the Incredible Hulk shit. Sorry, it's behind. Everything is always fucking behind. Taxes! I've been working on those too. There is no fun on God's green and verdant earth like self-employment taxes. Let me tell you. Y'all out there got the 9-to-5 jobs. Yeah, you might hate them. And it's fair if you hate them. And I'm not saying I don't have one of the best little gigs going on that I could possibly ever hope for. But Jesus Christ, the difference. You get these little forms in. If you work a regular 9-to-5 job, you plug those into your tax calculator and boom, 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 you're all set, you're done, you get your refund. I have to have receipts and papers and 1099 forms and all this shit, and God help me if I don't get it wrong and I don't get a return, I have to pay them. It's not fun, but I do it. You know, I still do it. Butterball, there's still people with 9-to-5 jobs. Got a point. Got a fucking point. So lots more to come tonight, Radio Dead Air. I have I did a little bit of reading over the weekend. I read when I go to bed. Ray, where are you? Why are you hiding? I don't know why he's hiding tonight. Grady, come here. The people love you. I love you. Everyone wants to see you and love you. Why won't you let us love you? Why do you want to hide over here? Why are you hiding, Kitty? Why is Kitty hiding? We love you. See? The internet loves you. You are beloved. You are beloved by thousands of strangers. Do you see them? They're all looking at you and they love you. Let us love you, Kitty. So, I was doing a little reading over the weekend. I caught up with a graphic novel I've been meaning to read for a while. Mainly because it finally wrapped up. And I like reading graphic novels when they reach their conclusion. This one's called The Unwritten. It's written by Mike Carey, who, if you're a longtime Vertigo reader, you might remember him from doing the Lucifer spinoff from Sandman a while back. And a lot of people had told me, you should give it a read. It's interesting. So I'm like, okay, it's Vertigo. It's Mike Carey. I kind of liked what he did with Lucifer. Lucifer's not my favorite series, let me tell you. It's got some pacing issues and stuff with it. But I gave it a shot, and my feelings on it is Unwritten is really kind of mixed. It's ambitious in what it attempts to do, but there's something about Vertigo stories that they get all flighty and loosey-goosey, and they don't really care much about narrative structure. Come on. Look at that. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. Hello. Say hello. Say hello. There you go. They become more about what the story is meant to be saying as the message of the story, rather than the story itself, which it does hurt it, because it becomes all So I did appreciate what it was trying to do. It had some really good points on it, but especially about talking about the comic industry, what it was, which, here's the point it was making. Comics originally, if you think back to Superman, when he originally happened, Superman beat up rich people. Superman was a messianic kind of figure for the disenfranchised. And that was where, you know, the superhero genre sprang from. We're talking the Great Depression. We're talking the beginnings of World War II. That's when comics really just started to leap up. And people were downtrodden. People were angry. People didn't have a voice, or didn't feel like they had a voice. Discrimination and outright, you know, fucking lynchings and horrible shit. So that's where the superhero, it wasn't a power trip back then per se. It was investing oneself in a savior figure. And that ties into the whole storylines for The Unwritten. And that really did change. That changed in the post-Watchmen era. Once we hit Watchmen, deconstructionism of comic books was all raping and pillaging. At least Mike Carey's deconstruction is longing and chagrin is the best way to wrap that up. And the pendulum really, because after Dark Knight Returns and stuff like that, it was less about the voice of the disenfranchised and more about being power trips, especially well through the 90s and the extreme era. But I feel like the pendulum is kind of swinging back. We've got, like, Miss Marvel, we've got Squirrel Girl, we've got Saga, we've got Bitch Planet, we've got the disenfranchised are starting to have a voice again in comics. And comics are getting back to kind of where they originated, at least in terms of the purpose they filled. Anyway, when it comes to The Unwritten. Should you read it? If you have patience, give it a read. But even for someone who loved Sandman, it's a tough read. It's one of those where you're just sort of like, oh, come on. You set up this character and you set this thing's in motion, and they weren't really a character. They were just you trying to make a point. Really? That's all it was. Ugh. But yeah. So, in terms of giving it a chance or not, maybe. It might be your thing. I was not... I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my favorite thing ever. Just saying. All right, let's see. Gonna drag one out of the vaults here. Oh, let's go way, way back with the Doctor Who classic stuff. Let's go back before it was even supposed to be a series, shall we? God, I cringe looking at these old videos. I didn't know what I was doing! Which implies that I do now. I don't know what I'm doing, do I, kitty? Do I? Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy, kitty? You're sleepy, kitty? All right, before we show them this, let me show you guys just something that's too cute for words. Yeah, I know. I didn't hook up the camera, Grady. I know. Oh, you're purring now? You're purring now? Okay, let's let everybody see you. Look at that. Tummy. Rub a tummy. Oh. Curl into a ball. You're a good boy. You're a good kitty cat. Wave to the internet. Yes. Wave to the internet. His belly rub. Belly rub. You like the belly rub. Oh, he loves the belly rub. He loves the belly rub. Good boy. All right. Let's go on here. Let's do some Doctor Who classic. Radio, Dead Air.
Radio, Dead Air.
What are you doing, Grady? He's hiding behind his own tail. Get your tail out the way. Look at this little thing. Got his foot up here. He doesn't know why. Look at this. Just look at him. Just purring away. People tuning in for the first time are going, what the hell is this? The guy picture of his cat? I don't understand. Ready? Ready? Cat ball. What you doing? What you doing? my God, Tommy Rub. You can't escape the power of the Tommy Rub. Hundreds of people are watching me rub my cat. God bless the internet, huh? Big furball. You floofy furball. I got your tail. I got your tail. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Gonna do absolutely nothing. Okay, you want me to let you be? No, you want me to keep petting you forever is what you want. That's what you always want. But no, I have a show to do. And all you're doing is just sitting here being a sleepy fluff ball. I have to do the show. I have to do the show. You're ticklish. He's ticklish. Tickle his feet. No, you don't want to be on the internet. You're hiding. You're hiding. All right, I'll leave you be. Anyway, that was Scamelian, their cover of What is Love. Before that, we had College Humorous, What If Google Was a Guy? Part 4. Heart Crazy on You and Bare Naked Ladies 1 Week. Started that off. Some Doctor Who classics. Radio Dead Air KRDA Monday night. Are we having fun yet? Live What the Fuck Is Wrong With You is about to come up in about 45 minutes. Do stay tuned for that. Tara will be here taking your stories. If you would like to hear something on the show tonight, send your requests to requests@radio.air.com. We will endeavor to put those on for you. He looks so mad. He's like, why aren't you petting me? Why aren't you petting me? I'm petting you. You happy now? Silly furball. You're more fur than cat. I know this for real because we had to give you a bath. And there's less cat than there is fur. Come on. Come on. Come here. Oh no, you're getting picked up. You're getting picked up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So horrible. Getting picked up. Oh no. He's still purring. If you go that way, you'll fall down. You can't go that way. You'll fall down. What is it? You're on camera now. Yeah. You're on camera now. Sleepy cat. It's been interesting adjusting to him. Now I've had him for what? 3 months now? 2 months? 2 or so months? He's getting used to being here. Even though his new favorite toy... You want to tell them about your new favorite toy? You want to tell them about your new favorite toy? His new favorite toy are Ziploc bags. Yes, they are. He's learned to go downstairs, crawl into the cabinet, and fish Ziploc bags out of the box. Yeah, you do. It's exactly what you do. And I have to take them away from him because plastic bags, not good for kitties. Plastic bags make kitties sick. Yes, it will. And he doesn't like that either. He gets very offended when I take his plastic bags away from him. Goofus. This kid is just headbutting the crook of my arm. What are you doing? Hello. I see you. What do you want? You want to go back in your sleepy place? Okay, there's your sleepy place. There you go. You can go over here and be sleepy. Silly cat. All right. We got lots more to come tonight. Lots more stuff to talk about. Lots more interesting, weird shit. That is my show. Let's see what's on our request list for tonight. I'm sure you were all completely enthralled by that. Oh, Nightwish. Okay, we can do that. We can do that right now. Why not? Here we go. By request, Radio Dead Air.
Radio Dead Air.
Oh yeah, this is the part I'm supposed to talk, right? Radio Dead Air, KRDA, Monday night. Greg Dooley, Modern Love. David Bowie cover live. Before that, some Paul and Storm, Who Are You? They're interesting, aren't they? Sisters of Mercy, Lucretia, My Reflection, and Nightwish, Over the Hills and Far Away. Started that set off. Radio Dead Air. Taking your requests. Something you'd like to hear, send it to requests@radiodeadair.com. I will attempt to get it on the air for you tonight. Lots more to come. We'll have live What the Fuck is Wrong with You in about 30 minutes. So how's with you? How you been? That's good. It's good. How's the wife? How's the kids? It's good. It's really good. I suck at small talk. Can you tell? I suck at that. Grady's passed the fuck out, so he's not very entertaining right now. Monday night, Radio Dead Air. Lots more to come, as always. It's weird here right now. Seasons are changing. March is deciding what it's going to be. Fucking silly season of bloody goddamn elections. Let me see. What else is on my list? My wonderful, amazing list of topics and stuff. So, Batman versus Superman is almost upon us. I don't know if I talked about this or not. And Warner Brothers is offering a special promotion, limited edition. Only 1,000 people can purchase this. For the low, low price of $100, you can, if you're so inclined, purchase an unlimited ticket to see Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, once a day, every day, while it's in the theater. Such a value, I know, for only $100. I know other films have done promotions like this before, but this kind of... Really? You really think there are 1,000 people out there who are going to go and see Batman versus Superman every single day as long as it's in the theater? Is this like Rocky Horror or something? Are you expecting there to be audience participation calling back to the screen? You know, Whenever Jesse Eisenberg comes on, everyone screams asshole. Is that how it's supposed to work? I don't get it. I don't understand. Apparently you get this nice embossed ticket thing you get to keep forever to show everyone that you spent $100 you probably shouldn't have. Meanwhile, the new Civil War trailer dropped with a big spoiler at the end. I'm not gonna say it because everyone will whine and cry and weep to the heavens were I to talk about it. But that single trailer got so much more exciting. I keep seeing there be new international trailers dropping for Batman versus Superman. Everyone's talking about, well, it doesn't matter if it's bad or not. Warner Brothers is going to make money on Batman versus Superman anyway. That's not the point. The thing is, Warner Brothers is not just interested in making money. They want to make more money than Captain America Civil War. That is the goal. And if they don't, I have the feeling heads will be rolling over at Warner Brothers. It's quite likely heads will be rolling over at Warner Brothers. Another thing about the whole Batman versus Superman thing, it was announced the R-rated cut that's going to be only available on Blu-ray. No, you only get the PG-13 in the movie, in the theater. The R-rated cut will only be available on Blu-ray. And it will contain whole plot elements and a complete character that won't be on the screen. So essentially, Warner Brothers is telling anyone who really cares about this movie, you might as well wait for Blu-ray. Because what we're showing you in the theater is not the complete movie. Why would you say that before the movies? You know, it might seem a little underhanded, but it would just seem to me the smart thing to do would be wait for the movie to come out and have its premiere and then announce the R-rated Blu-ray with the extra scenes and stuff. Because as it is now, most people who actually give a shit go, okay, I'll just get the Blu-ray. Why would I spend $20 to see it in the theater when I'm not going to see the whole? To spend $20 to see it. Oh, Warner Brothers, you so crazy. Anyway, let's see what else we're going to do tonight on the request list. Really? Sometimes I see some requests on here that just, my first response to them isn't anything other than, really? That's what you... Okay, we can do it, but I'm not sure. This is what you want? This? Okay. Sure. If you're feeling frisky, I guess. Really? Let's get it queued up here. Really? I'm stressed once again. This is by request. I did not. It's really? Michael Jackson. Dirty Diana. Really? Radio Dead Air.
Radio Dead Air.
Radio Dead Air, KRDA. That was Nikki Bloom. Hall & Oates cover. My camera, no. Get back in the right place. There we go. Before that, Mountain Goats, dance music, and Michael Jackson, Dirty Diana. Really? Really? Michael Jackson, Dirty? Monday Night Radio Dead Air, KRDA. It's almost time for the nonsense. Thank you for joining us once again. We're about to have live What the Fuck is Wrong with You. But before we get to that, talking about the RDA, shout outs to those folks at the $30 and $50 level of our Patreon. Did you notice we have a Patreon right over there? Are you on live.radiodeadair.com? Why aren't you on the live page? We're chatting on the live page. We're not on the Ustream page. No one's on the Ustream page. No one's there. We're all over here. Anyway, over there we have our wonderful Patreon link. And at our $30 and $50 level, we have shout-outs. Normally the slot's for Raucal, but this week it goes to, I'm probably going to say this completely wrong, so forgive me, Horikawa Otani. It's a collaborator with Raucal. So they've done stuff together. Let's Play, YouTube, other stuff. You can check her stuff out right there. Go and have a look on the YouTubes. It's all good fun. Magic Steve, reviews and balloons and magic and more. You can check his stuff out on YouTube right there. Magic Steve 83. Geek Vision, wonderful site. A lot of people I'm very happy to know. They do reviews and blogs and comedy and podcasts and all sorts of amazing shit. Yes! Would you like to see all sorts of amazing shit? Would you? Would you? Go check that out, geekvision.tv. He played, she played, husband and wife, Let's Players, and who doesn't like a little Let's Play now and again? You can find their stuff online, on YouTube. He played, she played. Mark Grondin, host of Spectrum Pulse, a music and pop culture show on YouTube, has his first novel out. It's To Kill a Dragon. Get that at Morning Rain Publishing for just $2.99. Just $2.99. $2.99. That's all it costs. That's right, Grady. $2.99. Grady doesn't like it when I'm loud. I don't give a shit. Some good news tonight for Donna. You just saw that. She still got her GoFundMe up. Still trying to take care of that stuff, so you can go check the link there. Super Butter Buns. It is a reviewing, let's playing piece of bread. Check her out at Super Butter Buns on YouTube. Finally, RT Gomer Productions. Lots of really cool stuff here. Blogs, reviews, contributors, stuff. And podcasts, I recommend highly their Thespian Talk podcast. Make a new one, guys. It's been a while. People want to hear that. Find that at rtgomer.com. Thanks to everyone who contributes to the RDA Patreon, who allows Radio Dead Air to keep doing this ridiculous shit that we do every week. Isn't that right, Grady? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to show people how cute you are in a second. You can't escape it. You're going to be on the camera. All right. Well, before we get on the actual thing, here you go. Here you go. You can look at this. Look at this sleepy ball of fur. He's adorable. Who's adorable? You're adorable. Yes, you are. Scritches. Oh, the scritches. Oh, the scritches. Oh, the power of the scritches. Yes. Good boy. All right. Let's get things set up here. Now for that time you've all been waiting for. What you've all been waiting for tonight here on Radio Dead Air. What you've all wanted to see and experience live for yourselves. Probably not. I don't know. Some of you just showed up here like, what the fuck's going on? I don't really know. I can't promise you'll know when we're done, but here we go. Do 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 do. What do you mean can't start video? My video's not working.
Oh, well, hi.
Hi.
No, I don't have any video of you.
I know. Something's amiss. Oh, so we're starting like that, are we?
Is it gonna be that kind of day?
It's going to be like that, eh?
I have some bad news. Miracle's not feeling well today. Tell us about that time you thought God made you the Beastmaster. And you were wrong.
You were wrong. You were wrong. You're wrong.
Like, trusting God. What's the saying? Trust in God, but lock your car.
Yeah.
Like, trusting God, but trust that God has imbued in you the ability to not be a dumbass. Like, don't assume that God will just do stuff for you. Trust that God has given you the mental faculties to do for yourself. And then don't be a dumbass. And
Well,
that's my religion sermon for this week.
well, thank you, Tara. We'll see you
Good night,
next
everybody.
week.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Make me proud out there. No green beer.
No green beer. Do not go get drunk.
Shamrocks, not 4-leaf clovers. 3 petals, not 4.
No drinking and driving.
Don't wear orange.
You're not. Yeah, don't be that guy.
Make me proud.
Okay, Radio Day or KRDA Monday night. We have lots more to come this evening, as we always do. Many things. Time has come to speak of many things, like How to Train Your Dragon. Jill, brand new mom. We're still congratulations on having a smaller you, Jill. We love you very much. This is some stuff you like. Radio Dead Air.
Radio Dead Air.
Alice in Chains, Bleed the Freak. Radio Dead Air. Okay. Banjo-Kazooie from Hey Ash, What You Playing? Go, like, subscribe. Hey Ash, What You Playing? Good stuff. You can find them on YouTube. Please do, because good peoples. Strand of Oaks, Goshen 97. I'm shipping up to Boston. Dropkick Murphy. Start up some stuff you like. Radio Dead Air. Monday night. My cat's hiding again. No, he's right here. He blends right into his little kitty hutch. Hello, Furball. So, lots more to come. Send your requests to requests@radiodeadair.com. We got about another hour and a half to roll, so there's time. Wanted to talk a little bit about something that Microsoft is proposing. So by now, many of you have, just to shut it the fuck up, finally submitted to make the damn pop-up go away. And you've upgraded to Windows 10. And lots of people were thinking when Windows 10, the upgrade was offered for free to everybody. What, pray tell, was the catch? It's starting to become clear what exactly the catch was. See, Windows has, from Windows 8 onward, they have their own Windows store, their own app store. They can't call it the App Store because that's trademark. But the Windows Store is where you can go and purchase software. Right now, it's a bit of a ghost town because developers don't really like coding for Windows 10 because what's the fucking point? Well, Microsoft is kind of pushing itself toward offering features of Windows 10 to developers, access to those features, like certain development APIs, certain things that Windows 10 only can, special things that Windows 10 can do, but only to apps that are installed via their App Store, including games. And this has caused a bit of an uproar because Microsoft has started pushing this cross-platform thing. games that will work on any Windows 10 device, be it a desktop, a laptop, an Xbox, or even a Windows 10 tablet. Now, the first thing, when you initially hear this, you think, hey, that's neat. Are you telling me I can get a game for my Xbox One that will also work on my PC? Depends on your definition of work. As Microsoft is pushing this, as Microsoft is trying to shove developers in this direction, a couple things come up. For example, just because you can load a game in Windows on the Windows Store, it still has the same restrictions as all the other Windows apps. For one, games via the Windows Store have no true full screen. If you are a PC gamer, that should set off alarm bells. Have you ever played a game on a PC in a window? And I'm not talking about stuff like Stardew Valley, which is a nice little game. It'll work in a window fine. It's not very demanding. Or, RimWorld or other little games like that. I'm talking about modern AAA 3D, The Witcher 3, Fallout 3, or Fallout 4, modern games, non-full screen, in a window. Have you tried to do that? Your performance shits itself. It's like you're telling your computer, I want you to do this job while balancing an elephant on your penis. It works about as well as you might imagine. That is one of the downsides of using the UWP. The other thing is all of your purchases are tied to the Windows App Store. Steam is not available through the Windows App Store. You're starting to see what's happening here. Microsoft is trying to position itself as a competitor to Steam by doing this. The problem is, if you're like me and you're a PC gamer, you had Steam for a while, how many titles on your computer are linked to Steam? And another wonderful thing about the Windows Store is that just like the Apple App Store, they take a cut. They take a 30% cut. Which means in order to offer games there, people would have to either sell at a loss or raise their prices to offset the 30% cost. This whole attempt of Microsoft to lock in things like iOS, like a walled garden, might have worked maybe 5 years ago when iOS was catching on. But it's way too late now. PC gamers have a certain expectation when it comes to PC gaming. And being locked down in a walled garden where you can't access the exe files, where you can't mod, where you can't do all these sorts of things, is not part of that expectation. What I'm imagining is we're going to see another Games for Windows Live fiasco. And I don't think it's going to work very well because you're going to have performance difficulties via games that are offered through that Windows Store. And if Microsoft insists on keeping certain APIs and certain features of Windows 10 confined to that Windows Store, developers just aren't going to use them. They're going to find workarounds that don't require them to give up a 30% cut of their sales. Microsoft, I would love Microsoft to stop wanting to be what it's not and just focus on being what it is and what it's good at. So if you were even having the tiniest inkling of upgrading to Windows 10, here's yet another reason to make that little pop-up go away. Not do it. Isn't that right, little furball? You want the furball? Here is your furball internet. Look at him. Look at that. Perfect little unconscious floofball. Look at that tail. There you go, internet. A little unconscious floofball. All right. More to come tonight. Do stay tuned. We'll do a little bit of shark jumping now because they're good folks. You should watch more of their stuff. Hey, let's do that right now. Radio, dead air.
Radio dead air.
Hello. Hello there. Furball. What are you purring at? Look at this. Sleepy butt. Why are you so sleepy? Why are you so sleepy? See, I want to be all radio voicey right now and tell you all the stuff you just heard. You heard right, Goon Squad. Had some glove and boots. Go and follow them on YouTube. They're good folks. Joan Jett, The Blackhearts, I Hate Myself for Loving You, Ugly Kid Joe, Cats in the Cradle, no pun intended. And we started with some shark jumping, also good folks. Go like, follow them on YouTube. But then this happened, and I can't be loud now. It's legal. I can't. It's a legal thing. He's asleep. What do I do? I don't know what to do. What do I do? He's asleep. I'm kind of stuck. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. I can't move. I'm gonna be dead in this chair. Oh yeah, you could probably hear him purring. He's a fucking motorboat when he gets going. Hi. Hello. You're just gonna go back to sleep now? What do I do? Can't put the kitty down. I can't move. Okay, Grady. I'm gonna have to move now. Because I've got stuff to do. No, don't cuddle closer. Grady snuggles closer. okay, buddy. We're going to do this. I'm going to transfer you to the hammock now. Look at this. Oh. You know, the internet says you're going to be up to 20 pounds when you're full grown. I don't know what that's going to... I don't know what that's going to... Oh, God. All right. Gotta move you now. Okay? Here we go. There we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just go back to sleep. Just go back to sleep. My God, he's heavy. I think he's up to 9 pounds now. And we're to find out. Someone has to go in for his rabies shot soon. Yeah. So I'll find out. Yeah, he's a rag doll. They can get up to 20 pounds full grown. Find out how much he'll weigh. He weighs soon, and then he's going to be really unhappy. Poor thing. But it's the law. Speaking of laws, I want you guys right now to check and make sure, because there are a couple primaries coming up tomorrow, check and make sure which states you're in and which ones are voting. Find out. And then go and vote. If you're having a primary, I don't care what side you are on, go vote. If you're on the Democratic side, you have two wonderful candidates to choose from. Pick one. If you're on the Republican side, any fucking body but Trump. Look, for serious. Stop fucking around. Go vote for somebody who isn't Trump. I don't give a shit. Pick one. You got 3 choices. One of them, just not Trump. You have Kasich, Rubio, Cruz. Pick one. Just as long as the name isn't fucking Trump. For Christ's sake. What's wrong with you? You're in the state of Trudeau. Oh, good for you. Good for you. You're in an actual country that makes sense. That isn't crazy fucking town. Good for you. And how was it? Fucking smug-ass Canadian motherfucker. God damn it. All right, let's see. More requests. What shall we play? What? Some postmodern jukebox. Here we go. Yeah, Radio Dead Air.
Radio Dead Air.
Offspring, dividing by 0, and Slim Pickens does the right thing and rides the bomb to hell. Had some 10-second songs. Go, like, subscribe. That man is incredibly talented. Find his channel on YouTube and subscribe to him because he certainly fucking deserves it. The boy works for his money, that's for damn sure. Soundgarden, Burden in My Hand, and Postmodern Jukebox, Sweet Child of Mine. Also, go, like, find, subscribe. They are on YouTube. They are well worth your attention. You find all sorts of cool shit here. That's what we do. I am an aggregator of the awesome. God, that was some pretentious bullshit I just laid on you there. I mean, damn, son. That was some pretentious bullshit. I've said some pretentious bullshit in my lifetime, but ooh. Ooh. Aggregator of awesome. That shit's gonna be on my tombstone. Listen to this pretentious fuck. Aggregator of awesome. We're glad he's dead. Radio Dead. Oh, Monday night. And I know we have 20 minutes at the top of the hour, but I am old. And I'm tired. So is my cat. Well, he's young and tired. You have no excuse. You're still a kitten. Why are you so sleepy? Sleepy cat. Sleepy, sleepy cat. What were you doing today? Nothing. You were doing nothing. Just sleeping. But I guess you were appropriately, you were fulfilling cat duties, right? Right? You were look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. You're cute, you know it. Yeah, that's how you get away with so much shit. He's already mastered life. Be adorable and people will let you get away with anything. Be fucking adorable. Oh, well, kids. Thank you once again for being here for another night of Radio Dead Air. Again, go out and vote tomorrow and St. Patrick's Day. Be safe, be good, do not fucking drink and drive. Do not fucking do that shit, okay? You're better than that. You're my audience. Can't believe I said that with a straight face. Be back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Meanwhile, the Nash ain't stick a stake in me. I'm done. What are we going out on? Tegan and Sarah. Why? Shut up. That's all you need to know. Be safe, be good, have yourselves a good week, and I'll see you right back here next Monday night for Radio Dead Air. In the meanwhile, good night, everybody.